Hi everyone, this is Migs from Sneaks and Ball PH, and today we have a quick look and unboxing on the Air Jordan 3 Denim. To start things off, the Air Jordan 3 Denim is definitely very interesting because it takes some OG elements of the Air Jordan 3 and mixes it in with a little bit of new stuff. That new stuff would be the denim on the elephant print, and I really wasn't too excited about it because, I'm not really sure how to feel about putting like weird materials on classic silhouettes. For example, with the Jordan ones, I like mine to just have leather. I was never really fond of the Flyknit Jordan ones, and I don't really like it when it has a textile upper such as the Jordan Zoom Crater, which I will be reviewing pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. But at least with the Air Jordan 3 Denim, it's not like the upper is denim. You just have it on some of the panels. Then there was also a really limited Japanese exclusive version of the Air Jordan Denim. Obviously, I wasn't able to cop those, which is why we have the regular denims. And I don't really plan on paying resale for those because those are expensive as hell. And then one more thing, and this has been on my mind for a pretty long time because we also did have denim Air Jordan 4s. But when you have denim on your shoe, what are you supposed to style it with? I wouldn't put more denim on, like I wouldn't put jeans on and a denim shoe. So help me out and sound off in the comment section down below what kind of outfits match denim based shoes. Then with that out of the way, let's get into the unboxing. So the box on the Air Jordan 3 Denim is actually pretty unique instead of the removable lid that you can find on most Air Jordan 3s, and the color blocking is also quite different as well. So with the Air Jordan 3 Denim's box, most of it is white, so you can see it here on this side, and then on the lid you have this large red Jumpman. Then on this side, and taking up around 1/4 of the box, you have this elephant print pattern with this denim blue. Then lastly, here on this side, you have your sizing and colorway information. Then now, time to pop open the lid, and you do have some more elephant print paper. Then underneath that, a little more paper. And then, whew. Okay, the leather quality is really nice, and we'll talk about that denim look later. So there you have your left shoe, and here you have your right shoe. So they definitely didn't overdo it, which is good. So here you have it, guys. It's the Air Jordan 3 Denim. Then just a few quick tech specs on the Air Jordan 3. So on the outsole, you have that signature Jordan 3 traction pattern with that pivot point here on the forefoot, and then some concentric rubber grooves. Then for the rest of the outsole, you do have thick rubber cutouts with quite a bit of texture as well. Then here at the forefoot, you do have those signature stars. The traction on the Air Jordan 3, since it is mostly a lifestyle shoe nowadays, will work pretty well on all surfaces. I have used my pair of Jordan 3s in every scenario possible. On wood, on dirt, on grass, on tiles, on concrete, you name it, I've tried walking in them and they have held up really well. It's also a late 80s shoe, so you can bet that it's super durable as well. Then for the cushion, the Air Jordan 3 Denim features a polyurethane midsole with an encapsulated air unit here in the forefoot and a visible air unit here in the heel. Polyurethane definitely is a pretty outdated cushion. However, I really think that Jordan brand is trying to improve their polyurethane compound because the polyurethane here on the Air Jordan 3 Denim actually feels pretty comfortable, and it feels a lot closer to the original and not like those pre-2019 Air Jordan 3s that were literally just bricks on your feet. The polyurethane isn't as comfy as the ones on the Jordan 5 Bel Airs, but it still is pretty good, especially when you compare it to the polyurethane midsoles of the past. Then for the materials, Jordan brand has just been killing it with the materials for some reason. So the leather on the upper of the Air Jordan 3, which pretty much covers the entire shoe, is super nice and super premium, and you do have that tumbled texture on it, and it just feels super duper nice in hand and feels super comfy on foot as well. You also have some perforated leather here on the tongue as well as here on the ankle collar, and those are hella soft as well. Like, look at this, look at that. And then here at the heel, you do have that signature plastic heel tab, and then you do have some plastic here on the lace loops. But of course, what makes this Air Jordan 3 different from any other Air Jordan 3 would be that all of these supposed elephant print overlays were replaced by denim. It's a pretty premium cut of denim, however it is pretty thin, so it kind of feels more like a denim textile instead of like a pair of jeans that you just slapped on a pair of Air Jordan 3s. And I do appreciate that they used a thin piece of denim so that, you know, it still is pretty soft and moves well with your feet. Then lastly, you do have a soft and padded neoprene sock liner, as well as a polyurethane insole. On a quick note before we get into the fit, I'm really confused when Jordan brand uses polyurethane insoles, because polyurethane insoles are really comfortable and they last longer than ortholites. But it used to be that they only use it on OG colorways, but there have been some OG releases that didn't have polyurethane insoles, and then you also had some colorways like this, which is definitely not an OG colorway, that has a polyurethane insole. So just saying, Jordan brand, it is a bit confusing for all of us consumers. Then for fit and sizing, I did go true to size, and it fits perfectly well. Jordan brand has continuously made the Jordan 3 a little bit sleeker and sleeker with every iteration, and this is to make it look and fit more like the original. It's so nice that the toe box does look so sleek, both from a height perspective as well as a width perspective, because not only does it look really clean, but it gives you a super comfortable hug of a fit. It's also not too tight either, and with these kinds of materials, the fit is just gonna get better over time. So what I would recommend is that if you have a narrow width foot or a normal width foot, then you should definitely go true to size. Then if you are a wide footer, you do have the option to go true to size, because the leather is just so buttery soft that it'll probably conform to your foot anyway. But if you want to be on the super safe side, you can always go up half a size. Even if you do go up half a size, this is just a casual shoe, so you don't really need it to fit absolutely perfect. Then for the aesthetic details, here on the outsole, you do have that clean white rubber. And then here at that pivot point portion, you do have black rubber. And lastly, here at the heel, you do have some red Nike branding. The colors on the outsole are pretty par for the course for Jordans, which is white, red, and black. Then for the midsole, that polyurethane is also that immaculate white. And then you have some black here at the heel part of the midsole. Then here on the upper, you do have that super clean white tumbled leather all throughout the shoe. Then you have white perforated leather here on the tongue, and the top of the tongue also has white leather with a little bit of a smoother texture. On that part of the tongue as well, you do have a stitched in red Jumpman, and then you have another Jumpman on the heel. However, with this shoe, it was really interesting that they put the Jordan Air branding in translucent rubber while having the Nike branding underneath. Then for some more red details, you do have red here on the perforated leather at the ankle collar, red here on the circular eyelets near the forefoot, red on the neoprene behind the tongue, and red Nike Air branding here on the insole. Then you have black here on the top eyelet and a black neoprene sock liner. Then lastly, you do have that denim here on the rand on the toe, here in the heel, and here near the laces on the midfoot. It does have a pretty cool look, and they did try to put the elephant print on it as well. And it does look pretty similar to the classic elephant print, especially when you look at it from afar. It also has that grayish denim look, and that's actually what I would prefer. Instead of having a bluer denim or a more black denim, this grayish sort of denim is actually perfect for my preference. And then for the overall aesthetics, when I bought these online and saw pictures of them, I wasn't really sure if I would like them, because I initially felt like that translucent Jumpman was a bit gimmicky, and I also didn't think that I would like those denim overlays taking the place of your classic elephant print. However, now that I've had them in hand and have seen them up close and personal, it definitely still looks like a clean Jordan 3 with your classic color blocking. The overlays of denim definitely aren't overdone, and I definitely appreciate that they didn't bastardize the Air Jordan 3 by putting denim everywhere and just putting it in the select spots where the elephant print would have been. I also love the color pop from the hits of red, and even though I thought this was a gimmick, and it still probably is, it's definitely a cool touch. So you know, two things can be true, so it can be a gimmick and it can also look pretty badass as well. So overall, for the aesthetics, this is probably the first shoe with denim that I've ever liked, because it did use the denim pretty sparingly, and it does look like a remastered version of an OG colorway, which is definitely an easy way to look good. Then for the price, the Air Jordan 3 denim retails for 10,195 pesos or $200 US. This is actually one of the things that really made me iffy about the shoe, because normally you have your Air Jordan 3s for 9,445 pesos, which means that the Air Jordan 3 denim is actually $10 more expensive than the regular Air Jordan 3. And I'm not really sure why, because all they did was add some denim, and that denim just replaced some brands of elephant print, and elephant print can either be made from nubuck or leather. So do they mean to tell me that denim is more expensive than leather or nubuck? So in my opinion, it's just really weird that this is more expensive expensive than the regular Air Jordan 3s because yes, the materials are nice, but there have been other releases for $190 that have materials that are like this as well. But anyway, if you do like the shoe and you want to grab yourself a pair, it's still available over at the Nike website. And on the Nike website here in the Philippines, the sizes available are 8.5 to size 11. So if you want to buy the shoe and your size falls anywhere from 8.5 to 11, then you're in luck. I will make sure to leave a link to the Nike website in the description box down below so that you can get them if you want a pair. So there you have it guys, that was my quick look and unboxing on the Air Jordan 3 Denim. If you liked the video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Then if you have any comments, questions, or any suggestions for any future videos, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. Then if you haven't already yet, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. It would help us out a lot. Here's Sneaks and Ball, PH.